Hi guys. I haven't made a video in a really long time, and I don't know, I just finished like all my work today, and I'm getting ready to go out, not out, but to get food, so I thought I would, while I did my makeup, talk just about random shit, and if you like it, maybe I'll do more of these. Yeah, I still have makeup on. Like, I'm not gonna be on camera without eyebrows, sorry. But, I'm trying to... Where is the thing? I'm trying to make it so I'm, like, in here. I just got back from dog sitting, so I'm my allergies are a little bad. But, if you follow me on social media at all, you know that I've been having not a bad time, I would say, but just a hard period for the past few weeks. I've been like, nothing's going on that's bad or anything. Actually, a lot of good things have been happening. So I guess I'll start with that. This weekend I went to the Collingswood Book Festival, and it was awesome, except that it rained, and I didn't get to see anybody that I was looking forward to seeing there. H.G. Gordon didn't go, because she lives, like, on an island, and I almost didn't go, but it wasn't too bad where I live, and, it didn't really rain there, it was just really windy and not nice out. And it's usually a festival that's, like, outside, so, you know, it wasn't very pleasant, and, like, it was supposed to be, like, we were supposed to be in the gymnasium, and I got there pretty early, like, 7:30 a.m., and, it was already overflowing, and I was in a room with, they put all the overflow people in a different room, and, I was in a room with a bunch of, child authors, pretty much, so it wasn't ideal, but it wasn't awful, and I feel like it wasn't busy, but it was, you know, there were people trickling in and out all day, and I feel like I did pretty well, opposed to other people that were there. I did about average, you know how I do at all book signings, so I'm happy with that. Even if I didn't sell any, it would have been fun. What else? But I could tell it would have been way, way better if it was outside. So that was that. That was Saturday. I packed up all of the giveaway stuff for people. If you don't know, I've been having trouble, getting the paperbacks from the publishing company, but I finally got them, yeah, so I can send everything out at once, but everybody's getting, like, extra goodies with it, because I felt really bad that they've waited for, like, 2 months for everything. Yeah, so things Metamorphosis has been doing really well. I'm booked until, the beginning of November right now, and I'm booking up for November and December right now, so it's not like anything bad is happening. The Crow Box is happening, my new book is happening. I edit it every Sunday now, and I'm about halfway through, editing by hand, and then I'm gonna edit on the computer, and so hopefully before Halloween, or on Halloween, as like a Halloween present, my beta readers will have the Crow Box. And it should, I'm aiming for the end of November for it to come out. I'm sorry if this is shaking, I'm on my bed and it's not the best for the camera, but I pretty much do everything on my bed just because it's comfortable. So that's that. I don't even know if this is okay because the lighting in here is real bad. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so things haven't been that bad. They've just been You know, when you have depression, it's an anxiety, I came up with this analogy this morning when I didn't really wake up. When I got out of bed, I'd been awake for a long time. But it's kind of like playing tug of war with somebody you can't see. And you can tug all you want, but you can't see the person that you're playing the game with. So you don't know if they're giving up or if they're getting stronger, if they're about to let go or if they're just getting a better grip on things. So it kind of can hit you out of nowhere, even if you're having a good time, you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, and life's going great. Sometimes it just hits you for no reason, and it's not fun. It's definitely on the top 10 things that I would never want anyone to have to go through. I just woke up one morning and I just didn't feel right. Just sad for no reason, and very withdrawn, and feeling like very out of it, like I don't belong in my own body, kind of, which isn't cool. And like sometimes it just happens for a day or two, like if I don't get enough sleep or if I've been drinking or something, and that's normal, it doesn't bother me. But this has been going on for about a week or two, and I'm still taking my medication and everything, so I don't know if I should go to the doctor and see if I have to increase my medication or go on a different one, or just wait it out and see if it goes away. It's just not... I'm like a person that doesn't like taking medicine. If I'm sick, I'll wait until the very last minute to take any kind of medicine. I just don't like it. I don't like how medicine makes me feel. I don't like being dependent on drugs. I don't like feeling like I'm not my full self because I am relying on chemicals to even out my brain. It's just not who I thought I would have to be at this point in my life. And it's not ideal for me. And it's hard for me to talk about these things because I don't like admitting that I'm having trouble. And I don't like, if you see me looking at stuff, I'm trying to figure out what color I want to use. I don't like having to depend on people, or I don't like having crutches, you know? I like to do things myself. I don't like to not know what tomorrow is going to be like. And that's what having anxiety is like, unfortunately. That's been my whole life, pretty much, since I was in about 2nd grade. So nothing has changed. I mean, my life has pretty much stayed the same. I mean, not outside influences, obviously. A lot of things have happened in my life, but when it comes to my brain, not much has really changed. I've always been a worrier. I've always overanalyzed things. I've always just been either really happy or really sad. That's just how it is. And it sucks. Because even when I'm super happy, I was so happy Saturday. I got to go with my little sister, and I don't get to spend like as much time with her because we're both really busy. She's tattooing and I'm writing, and we work different schedules like completely. And it was really nice to spend a whole day with her and just take everything in with her and show her, you know, what I do and how how conventions are for me, and it was really fun, and I was just so happy to be there. And when I set up a table and have all my books on it, there's nothing like it. It's the best. And I don't know, I just kinda, I don't know if it's just the way my brain works, where if I'm really happy I have to balance it out by being really sad, or if it's just the way it worked out. But I'm not feeling so great these days. It's okay. It's not, it's not the end of the world. I used to think it was the end of the world to be sad. And it's not what I want, obviously, and nobody wants to be sad, especially for no reason. But it could be way worse. I could have a reason to be sad, I could be breaking up with my boyfriend, or, somebody could be dying. So I guess that's a little bit of a solace of some kind, maybe. By the way, I do not use brushes to do my makeup. I mean, I pretty much just use this one and this one. I don't do brushes to my eyes, just because it's just how it's always been. Yeah, I don't know where this video is going. It's not like I planned this out. I just thought it would be a weird, different idea to do for a change. And since I haven't posted a video, I thought I would try to post something so people could watch, so that they know I'm still alive. But I am working really hard on writing and editing right now, and sometimes I feel like I put too much pressure on myself, and that could have something to do with it, for sure. I do use Q-tips. It's just how it is. But I don't know if I'm putting too much pressure on myself right now. I really don't think I am. I've been balancing things out pretty well. I've just been, I work on editing other people's stuff during the day, and then I work on my stuff at night. Which is how my schedule was when I went to school, pretty much. I did homework during the day and my stuff at night, and it's worked out so far. I'm getting my hands so dirty. I don't know what it is that I've been trying to figure out, if there's a reason why I've just suddenly become just sucked into this dark hole. I don't think there is this time. I really can't put my finger on it, and it's frustrating, to say the least. It's not fun, and it's not, I swear, I would not want anyone to have to go through depression or anxiety. It's like you're in a house and you hear a noise and you think there's somebody there, but you're too afraid to go downstairs and see who it is. So you call the police, but you don't know if they're going to come in time. But you are the house, and you are the intruder, and you are the police. And I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone but me, but it's basically you can't get out of it. You can always take medicine and talk to people and things, which is good, but if you can't help yourself out of it, sometimes you just won't, and you just have to wait, and that's the worst part. Waiting. I don't like waiting, and I don't like not knowing things. I need to know. That's why, excuse me, my foot's falling asleep. Al and I, my boyfriend, we went on vacation this summer, like a small mini vacation. We were planning to go in October, but we caved in and went way early. We went to Atlantic City, Cape May, which is in New Jersey, if you don't know that. And then we went to Philly. We did a bunch of stuff. It was really fun. But it was more or less spontaneous, and I don't do spontaneous things. Because I need to know, I need a plan. And we didn't really have a plan. We knew what we were gonna do, kind of. But we kind of just showed up at these places and did everything. And it wasn't too bad. But it did make me really anxious. Like, I'm not good. I'm not good with no plans. I really am not. And I'm not good when plans change. Like, if somebody makes plans with me, let's say, like, today is what, Thursday. Let's say my friend called me and said, on Saturday, we're gonna go to the mall or something, because I go to the mall so much. But let's just say, and then they call me Friday and say, no, we can't go anymore. I know it's not my fault most of the time when these things happen, but I'll blame myself. And that's not good. What else? There's other stuff I wanted to just talk about, just so people, I don't know, so I don't feel alone, and so other people that are going through it don't feel alone. If you don't know, you probably do, if you follow me on anything. If you don't, I have, not only, depression and anxiety, but I have, trichotillomania, which is, it's like an impulse to, oh, that's looking kinda bad. It's an impulse to, pull out your hair, and for me, it's my, it's not my hair on my head, it's my eyebrows. And, this summer, I wanted to not pull out my hair. Like, I've always wanted to not pull out my hair. Nobody wants to pull out their hair. But this summer, you know, summer's hard for me. Like, you don't realize how important your eyebrows are until you don't have them. And I haven't had my eyebrows since 7th, 8th grade, and I'm 27 now, so it's a long time. But still, it hits me like, oh, look at that. That looks good, doesn't it? I think I'll leave that. It's always like a great surprise when summer comes around and I'm like, oh hey, you can't really do anything outside because you're gonna sweat and your eyebrows are gonna come off and stuff like that. Or I can't hang out, like I can't sleep over my friends' houses because then I'm gonna wake up with eyebrows like on my face. So I just don't want to have to worry about one more thing, which is stupid. It's so stupid to worry about hair above your eyes. But it's not that the eyebrows are important to me, it's that the reason I don't have them is kind of a thing I don't like talking about, and a thing that people look at you like, okay, that's a little weird. But I don't know if I like this. I think it's a little dark, but that's okay. We're going to a bar, so it's gonna be dark in there. How's it looking so far? Pretty dark. That's okay, though. I haven't worn a lot of makeup. I like wearing a lot of makeup. I haven't worn a lot of makeup in a long time. Actually, I haven't worn any makeup because I just don't feel like doing it. That's another sign that I've been pretty depressed, because I love playing with makeup and I haven't wanted to at all. What was I saying? Oh, so my, eyebrows. I thought it would be a good idea if I just kind of tried to grow them out and not touch them as much and not tweeze them at all, you know, because when I tweeze them, I just kind of go crazy and just, I don't know what it is. It's just always been that way since I started tweezing my eyebrows. It's just, it might be like a endorphin release or something. I don't know. I don't go to doctors about this or anything because it's not something that affects my life that much. it's still something that sucks that I have to deal with, but there's periods of time where it goes away and I don't really think about it, and then there's periods of time where I look in the mirror in the morning without makeup on and I'm like, oh, what happened to my eyebrows? They're gone. So I decided to grow them out and not touch them, and I got one of these. If you follow me on Instagram, you know. It's called a Tangle Toy. I have 2 of them, actually. It's for little kids that fidget, and you basically play around with it. And I've used it, I use it whenever I'm anxious. Like, when I go to book signings, I bring this, and I just play with it until it starts. And then I'm usually fine. Or if I wanted to pull out my eyebrows, I would take this out, and just so my hands would have something to do. But, I don't know. I just kind of stopped doing that, and I just started pulling them out again. And I don't have any eyebrows right now. I have, like, a little bit of hair here, and a tiny bit of hair here, and that's it. There's just, like, one hair here, one hair, like a few, but I don't have really any hair. These are drawn on, and they have been since I was, like, 14, so it shouldn't be a surprise at this point, but, you know, some people are still, like, you know, people think that I do it for, you know, because people do overdraw their eyebrows now, so they think, like, oh, you know, what's wrong with your eyebrows if you can't be natural? Bitch, I don't have any. So anyway, that's another thing that's been going on. Kind of sucks, but, you know, I'm trying not to take things out on myself as much, and be as hard on myself for things that I literally cannot control. Like, I can't control waking up sad one morning, and I can't control, I mean, I can control to some extent, you know, not dwelling on things, and not, if notice I'm pulling my eyebrows to stop and stuff, but, you know, there's only a certain point where you can control these things when it's your mind that's doing them, not you. And I think that's confusing to some people because they think, well, happiness is a choice, and not pulling your eyebrows is a choice. And to some extent, yes, happiness is a choice. But a lot of times it's not. I choose to be happy every morning. And sometimes my brain is just like, no, we're not going to be happy today. We don't have time to be happy today. And it's hard to explain to people because, you know, people think I'm such a Debbie Downer or like a pessimist or something. But I'm really not. I try to be as positive as I can. I'm cynical and sarcastic, and people make fun of me because I don't like anything, meaning like popular books and movies and shows and stuff I usually don't like. And I don't think that has anything to do with my depression. I think that just has to do with my personality. And being a writer and knowing how people manipulate their audience to feel certain ways and stuff. I just don't buy into as much things as other people do. But I don't know, people think I'm completely in control of everything that happens. And I fucking wish I was. I'm a control freak. If I can't control things, I kind of get really scared. And, nobody really, I mean, yeah, people like to be scared when they're going to haunted houses and watching scary movies. Sure. People don't want to be scared in their everyday lives. I don't want to be scared to wake up in the morning and wonder if I'm going to be happy. You know, nobody wants that. And I do believe, I don't bash the people that say happiness is a choice. Because, yeah, okay. So bad things happen in your life. And, like, let's say, you lock your keys in your car, you I don't know what happens to people. You know, you go to Starbucks and they get your order wrong. You're on a diet and you eat a bunch of donuts or something. Or you're not happy with your weight, or not happy with where you live or something. Yeah, you do have a choice to be happy about the things you do have. And I'm extremely happy about the things I do have. But at the same time, that makes it a lot worse, because it makes you feel like the shittiest person in the world. When you have so much that you, especially for me, I've worked for everything I have. And I've worked so hard to be able to work in my own company and do all of these things, and I'm saving up for a house, and I'm gonna be with Al for 10 years this November, which is insane. And, yeah, it's a lot to be happy for, and I don't really have much to be unhappy about. But, I am. It's just how it is. And this video is really long, and I'm really sorry, but I just figured it would be something to ramble about, and if you like, I like watching rambly videos sometimes when I'm doing stuff, so maybe somebody else would want to watch this. Let's talk about some happy stuff now. So, today is Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, and I'm not doing anything this weekend, except editing my new book. Last weekend I did 15 chapters, I think I edited, which is awesome, because I like editing other people's stuff. When I have to edit my own stuff, I kind of get really discouraged. But this one's not too bad. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to edit, but I know what I'm doing, and I don't know if that's the story, or if I've just gotten better at editing. But I'm really happy with how this book is coming out. It's very different. It's very visual, very dark, and it's getting darker. Probably darker than the Sunshine series was, which is cool because I like dark stuff. Yeah. What else? I'm just gonna do my makeup if I think of something. I guess I feel, I don't know. It's hard to describe to people. I feel so bad sometimes because, especially with my boyfriend, because he's literally the person that's always there. I mean, besides my sisters. He's the person that's always there. And he's my best friend. And I don't want to get emotional, but, you know, it's hard to watch someone you love go through something that you can't fix. And, I feel so awful about that I feel bad for feeling bad, and I feel bad for making him feel bad, because it's nothing that he did, it's nothing that he didn't do, and it's literally my brain, and it's a really awful feeling that not only do you feel bad, but you're kind of giving it off to other people, and it's not just my depression all the time, it's their depression. And it doesn't feel good to know that I'm affecting other people. I mean, it's good that people care about me. It's not good that I'm hurting them by hurting. And, I don't know, it's not something I like to know, I like about myself. I really don't like that about me as a person, that I can't be strong enough to just not, I don't know if not talking about it is an idea, but when I'm sad, especially with Al, because he knows everything about me, it's hard for me not to tell him I'm sad today. And sometimes I wish I didn't have to tell him, you know. Sometimes I wish I could just be like, you know, just deal with it, and you'll be okay, and you won't have to deal with, there's a dog barking, you won't have to be sad forever. You don't have to make other people sad by being sad. Hang on. I can't talk while I'm doing this. Did it. Yeah. I used to, when I was younger, always think this was the end of the world when I felt like this. But now I know that there's another side that I'll get out. It's just not where I want to be. And I don't know if it's just me, the weather, if it's my medicine, if I need more medicine, different medicine. Who knows? We'll have to see. If it doesn't go away, I'm probably gonna go to the doctor, which I hate. There's nothing that makes me more anxious than going to the doctor or the dentist or something like that, but I'm gonna have to, because I've ignored it for far too long, previously, and I don't want to be in that place again. Let me see if I can do this in the webcam. No, poke my eye. By the way, all of my makeup is from the drugstore, or the dollar store. These are really old. They're not old, but I've had them forever. I use them for Halloween, all year round. They're from the dollar store. I use the palest foundation known to man, and it's still not pale enough, and mostly e.l.f. cosmetics, because they're cheap as hell, and they don't test on animals. But yeah, I guess that's, I mean, I'm gonna put mascara on, but that's pretty much it for my makeup. If you like this video, I mean, I could talk about something better than this. Let me know. I'll do more where I'm doing my makeup and talking. Probably not this long, because it usually doesn't take me as long to do my makeup. It's because I've been talking and didn't really have a plan when I started this. But yeah, thanks for listening, and I will see you next time.